Welcome back, Kent Adams, and you can hear in the background Don Morgan. I haven't seen you since yesterday.
It's been too long, my friend.
I know. And what we're talking about is we did 2 half-hour programs, just a little self-plugging here for what we did, both on video, which will be up in a few days, next week. But the audios are up already, and it was talking about investments and the market and all that.
Some
since
history.
about 1800 to 2015. Let's put that at the stop, and then where are we today and where are we going in part 2? And I found it absolutely fascinating. I learned so much, as I always do every time you're here.
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun, and you had a couple of characters here. One that was even young. I think he was under 50, wasn't he?
There are young people in my world. There are.
Yes, and I love how you're on Facebook and everything else. It's like you're only 25 or 30. But
I'm trying.
Okay, great. Today we're going to talk about
Oil.
Okay, so we're greasing the skids, and we just talk. Yeah, okay. Talk about, before I read a quote here, talk about what is going on. The world has changed so much
In so many ways. You remember yesterday I talked about the age of abundance.
Yes.
From the 1860s until about 10 years ago, and that's the era of oil.
Yes.
We've had, generally speaking, a 10-year, 1 decade-long set of proven reserves. We knew where the next 10 years of oil is coming from.
Right.
Report that came out Monday of this week said that the United States now has more proven reserves in the continental United States than Saudi Arabia and Russia combined.
Oh, wow.
And that the world now has 70 years worth of proven reserves.
I thought we were running out.
Not anymore.
Okay.
And in fact...
Was that a Chicken Little thing?
Well, the industry that keeps telling us we're running out, and there's a variety of places that do that, and this isn't new. I'm going to read a quote from Thomas Edison. "I put my money on the sun and solar energy. What a source of power. I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we tackle that." Thomas Edison said that in 1931.
Okay.
They were worried in 1931 about running out of coal and oil. Now we've got
And we've only found more and more.
More and more and more. So what's going to happen is we're going to have to reset how we think about things. That's hard to do, by the way.
Yeah.
And I think I showed you what Daniel Yergin said about the people that predict this stuff.
Yes. In the Wall Street Journal, it said that the doomsters have had a 130-year record of predictive failure.
Yeah, they fail at predictive. They don't get prediction right. They keep saying we're running out, we're running out, we're running out, we're running out. We're not running out.
But there are a lot of candidates out there and others in the political sense that keep saying that.
But you're not hearing that today. At this
No,
very minute,
not
no
so
one's
much.
talking about oil.
Yeah.
And
In fact, a lot of the candidates are talking about we have those available here in our own country. And so the discussion has kind of come back to our country too, hasn't it?
for the first time since Jimmy Carter's presidency, twice this year, the U.S. has exported significant amounts of oil.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think back to when I was much younger, we won't go back to when it was, and how that has changed, Don.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a radical change. And you and I were talking yesterday in the 70s about every other day.
Yeah, odd number
for
days.
on the license plates.
Yep.
And even because I worked across town, even sometimes my wife would go up and get gas in my car so I could drive across town while I was showering and everything else. And it was, how that has changed.
We are moving and have in fact moved to a world of abundance in food, in energy, in clothing, in everything.
Why is that?
I would argue it's because of our embrace of Adam Smith and the free markets, of letting individuals make good decisions that reflect what they want for themselves and their family.
But there's so much out there, and I think of the Bernie and others who are saying the opposite thing, that we must control all
But
of
they've
that.
been wrong again and again and again. And when they control it, you get
But a lot of young people don't understand that.
Send them to Venezuela.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They've run out of food there.
Okay.
They're an energy exporter, and they've run out of energy. Okay? They have a corrupt Marxist government that doesn't function well. When you find true
but their answer is we can do it better.
Maybe, but they have no track record of evidence to support
It's
that.
never worked, has it?
On the other hand, the free market does work in a clumsy, inefficient, odd fashion.
Yes.
It does better than any planned economy.
And it rights the ship, doesn't
again
it?
and again and again.
Yeah. Gosh.
But it is chaotic, and it is a little bit scary.
Yes.
Because planned means, you know me, I love planning.
Yes.
Individual planning, though, is different than group planning.
Yeah.
And corporate planning is hard. Government planning is really hard, and we don't do it well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Individual plans we can do really well.
Okay. So,
But here's the thing. In an era of abundance and everything sounds cool,
right.
What could go wrong? What's bad? And so in the next couple of episodes of our conversation,
yes,
we're going to talk about the downside to low energy costs, the downside to low cost of food.
Okay.
Who doesn't want low interest rates?
Right, right.
Maybe someone who's investing for income.
Yes, yes.
Right? So
about ready to retire, or hope to retire.
Hope to retire.
Yeah.
So with every good thing that's going on, there's the potential for somebody to lose.
Right, right.
And so we've got to talk about the winners and losers, and that's not a word we use in our society today much. Nobody's a loser anymore, right?
Right, right. Yeah, because we give out certificates for just participating in sports for kids. Yeah, that could be a whole hour sometime.
It could be easily an hour.
Yeah, yeah. Because you and I grew up when we didn't come in first place.
One person got to win.
We got to working and to try to improve ourselves.
A long time ago, I've lost it, but I used to have an award for second place that I treasured greatly because it took a lot of work. It was
to get to second place.
It was a pretty cool thing to be second.
Yeah, yeah. Well, was it Hertz that said?
Yeah, no,
coming in
it
second?
was Avis.
Okay.
We try harder.
Yeah, we try harder.
We try harder.
Well, some of us don't remember all the commercials, but we won't go there anymore. Hey, thanks for watching Spokane Talks Live.
Absolutely.
And we'll have another segment next week right here.